Okay, so I wanted to go over this right now. There seems to be something in the game's coding called bread, okay? This is a data miner. They're the Pokemon group. You can find them on Twitter. I'm in their Discord server. But there is a lot of things we need to talk about. There's this thing called bread, and they weren't able to figure out what bread was, but they did eventually figure out that it relates to Dynamaxing and Gigantimaxing. So stations seems to be like a version for like the Pokemon version if you play Sword and Shield. It's very exciting Dynamax. I'm not gonna go over all of it because there's too much. However, I can give you a look at what the stations will look like. This is a model of what they look like. So yes, it does look like it's Dynamax. Yes, it looks like we're getting Dynamaxing. This looks like what the model is. Again, these are data mines, so these could change. But these seems to be the 3D models of what they look like. Okay. We have a lot, okay. I'll go over more later. Okay, so as I was saying, so there's this thing called bread, okay? It'll be that, it's placeholder bread. But from the things, it looks like it's Dynamax and Gigantimax, and we're finally getting that in the game. Which is weird how we're getting this before Z-Moon, and we haven't even got like 90% of Galar. So, but there are rumors Galar's coming this year, so finally we're gonna get Galar. Don't ignore that stuff, you can look at that in your own time. But there is a lot of things about Gigantamaxing and Dynamaxing. Something with these crystals. You're able to upgrade the bread. I don't get what this means. I don't get how it's working. I can tell it's Dynamaxing, and looks like it's going to be Dynamax raids or stations, as it's called in the game. Well, it'll be very similar to Dynamax raid adventures. Again, this is what the thing looks like. It's really cool. Again, this definitely looks like a Dynamax thing if you play Sword and Shield. Very excited for that to come. I don't know how it's going to work, though. I don't get the crystals. Okay, the crystals probably work in some way or another. Okay. Yeah. But also the anniversary event is going to start next week. I'm excited for that. And I can show you the assets that we have as well. So this is what we have for the Grimer. That's what the party head Grimer would look like. Okay. And also, in a little bit, starts the new, what is it called? The Scorching Stands event for Shiny Larvesta. Finally coming, Shiny Larvesta's coming, which is incredible. However, I do like what Pokemon Go did. So let's go to any of my eggs. So look, Larvesta is in the 5-star tier, okay? It's very hard to hatch. But for the eggs in this event, it seems like they put it in the 3rd tier, so that's an improvement. It's still gonna be rare. I don't know where the shiny rates are. Okay, if you go to New York Go Fest, though, you have a big advantage because Larvesta is in the eggs, and now it can be shiny. Oh god, okay. Now that it can be shiny, that means that what is it called? Yeah, now that it can be shiny, you can hatch them from Go Fest. You get boosted shiny rates on them, so that's a big plus. I don't know what the eggs are going to be like for the global Go Fest quite yet. Nobody knows that. I hope Larvesta's in them because I'll hatch those. I know it's not a shiny I'm going to be able to get. However, it's a good looking shiny. And yeah. And again, I got this Eevee actually. My friend came over to town this morning and he went to Sendai Go Fest. He got this Eevee and I have very decent IVs on it. It's very decent. I'll take it. But yeah.